Just before we start, I'd like to go ahead and just ask you guys real quick to just see how long you guys can hold your breath. It's an interesting thing if you've never really tried before. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is stress. What are some stresses in life? Money, good. School, excellent. Work, definitely. People can be, yes. Anyone specific? What is this? I'm just joking. Definitely all excellent answers. Some of the ones I want to hit upon are school, work, commuting, which wasn't said, and actually stress in the home as well. So definitely there are stresses around us. School can be very stressful. There's quizzes, there's presentations, there's classmates and so forth. At work, we have oftentimes deadlines as well, maybe a coworker or boss to work along with. And while we're commuting or driving, there's always those stupid drivers who are cutting us off. Or, frankly, right now, who likes driving in the snow?
No.
No way.
We have someone who likes, all right. Everyone else really doesn't, though. I find it more stressful because it seems to be more dangerous. You have to go out and straighten the car, and it's just all around slightly more stressful. And also, there is stress in the home whether we like it or not. We can't keep contention out of the home all the time, and there will be slight disagreements. There will be maybe a child that never stops screaming or something, or bothering us in some way. And there are, suffice it to say, plenty of distractions in our homes while we drive, at work, and at school. What can we do to combat our stresses in our lives? One thing I suggest is being yourself. This is actually the letter B in breathe. This is an acronym I'll be going through. If we are ourselves, then we aren't trying to put on different faces. Here's an excellent example of different faces. Pretending to be someone you're not is a waste of the person that you are. We all have great potential. We all need to be ourselves. Be it a student, be it a fellow driver, or be it in the home, or a mother, or a daughter or son. And if we don't find out who we are, then honestly we will be more stressful. Another thing that we can do, the R in breathe, is relax. What's something that's relaxing to somebody here?
Watching TV on a couch.
TV on a couch.
Exercise.
Exercising, all right. Sleeping. Sleeping is excellent. I think your child has a... Oh, no, never mind.
No, either way.
Brother Black?
Having nothing to do.
Nothing to do. I like the sound of that too. I actually think just laying back, possibly on a beach, it's just nice. Now I know my wife doesn't like sand, but you know, a little bit of sand, it's still a good picture. Another thing in breathe is enjoying the moments of peace and happiness. Like it or not, life is stressful, but there are moments in our lives that are just bring a smile to our face, help us to literally breathe. It could be something as simple as looking at the back seat and seeing a cute little face. I don't know whose child that is, I'm sorry. Credit to the mom who and father who helped with that picture. But of course, even if we're in transit, we're commuting, we can take time to relax. We can fall asleep. This guy I still think is meditating, and he's probably praying. I really think he's praying. And as such, if we take time to enjoy the peace, even if you are on a bus, even if you are commuting, even if life is crazy, find those moments of peace and happiness. Life is also, we've been saying, is full of negative things. What's something negative that has happened to somebody today?
Snow.
Snow, all right. That's a good one. Go ahead.
Wisdom tooth removed.
Ooh, I've been there. All right.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. I don't know how to counter that one very good. We're going to roll with it, though. Life is full of negatives, but say, for example, it was snowing or, in this case, raining. we can still learn to dance in the rain. We can still learn to enjoy building snowmen. We can still be aware that we're not ever going to have a cavity on that particular tooth again. There are ways to adapt to the negative and laugh about it or make it positive. Acting is extremely important in reducing our stress. Sometimes we just sit there and we fret about it. We don't know what to do. We stand there and we want to help, but we don't know how. Sometimes the best thing to do is just act. There's going to be a picture that's going to pop up, and I hope that the reaction you have is, I want to act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be stressing out that this person is going to fall. I'm pretty sure she's standing on a ledge. I can see that little edge there. But if I wouldn't know that, I'd be, oh my goodness, let me help. And if I was too stressed out, I wouldn't be able to help. Not really. I might fall over the edge with this person. And that's something that if we don't act, then in the moment when we do want to act, we won't be able to. Another thing, going along with a person falling off the edge of the cliff, we need to help others. If we are so caught up in how we feel and what's going on in our lives, then that's going to be stressful as it is. If we take time, however, to pause, to talk with other people, to help them, we're going to lower our stress. Because being with other people and sharing in their joys and bringing them peace is something that also brings us peace. That's not why we do it, but it is something that will help lower our stress if we just help others. An example of helping others, funnest thing, tearing down a tree. If you ever have to do a service project and you forget the axe, and you forget the saw, or you forget the machete, because this is in Brazil, just get going. Act, like I said before, and get going. Obviously, in Brazil, there's lots of opportunities to help. And if you ever have the chance, join or work with Helping Hands. That's an excellent opportunity to serve. It's in your local neighborhood, and I see some nodding. This is good. And I just recommend help others. It will help you feel better, and it will help you lower your stress. Also, ending with thanks. Life is stressful again, but if we end with thanks, if we take the time again to pause and be thankful for the individual things that have happened to us which are good, then we can also relax, we can recognize those moments of peace, and we can have thanks for the things in which we've given us. And we as adults, oftentimes, we don't think there's time. Or we're way too stressed even to think about having things. But if we take the example of a child, then we can remember to say our prayers or meditate, if that's what you believe in, and do lower your stress that way. There are, of course, a lot of you probably still holding your breath. No? Okay, I heard someone exhale. That's awesome. You can stop holding your breath now, but remember to breathe. There are a lot of reasons to breathe. It's easy and it's free. You can live longer. If you don't breathe, I guarantee you, you're not going to live very long. It does lower stress. And finally, I know that if we take time in our lives to breathe, it will help. As a quick reminder, remember to breathe. Remember to be yourself, to relax, to enjoy peace and happiness, to adapt life's negatives, to take the time to act. Don't dwell in the moment. Don't get preoccupied. Release the stress by acting. Help others and end with thanks. Thank you.